Yo, what's happening, everybody? How you doing this fine morning? All right, man. It's me, Millie Money. I'm back, y'all. I got a simulation for you. I got one of the featured baseballs getting Diamondbacks versus the Mets, and NL West versus NL East. So it should be a good one. Tune in. Let's check this out, and let's see who puts off. Yeah.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, David Peterson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Perdomo aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Randall Grichuk now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, could be two. Lindor, that's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now here is Francisco Lindor. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside, and it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Juan Soto at the plate now. That's ball 1. In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Oh, gets dirty to first. What a play. Inning over.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Top of the second, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Peterson back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That misses, and it's 1-0. Out to short. Lindor handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Two down, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. That one's in there, 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Fly ball down the line. One down.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Moreno moving under this one. And there's two down.
Batting sixth, second baseman. Luis Angel Acuna.
And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And that misses. And that's ball one. 2 out, space is empty. That one a little bit high. And the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Two outs. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. No score. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Pavin Smith.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fouled off left side. That one at the knees for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Acuna. In plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jorge Barrosa.
Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, Acuna throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside, just missed. And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's inside. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swings through that.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Here's the left fielder, Jose Azocar. That takes low for ball 1.
1-0. Ball 2.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Francisco Lindor waiting for a turn at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Mets go down quickly, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Geraldo Perdomo. And a foul ball. And that one pulled foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Diamondbacks yet to pick up a hit here. Chop back up the middle. Lindor fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Randall Grichuk.
Next is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch
That's
is
a
in the
ball.
dirt. Ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Diamondbacks down quickly. Still no score. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. That's a little bit low. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Alonso stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it goes just foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lindor over at first with one away. In the dirt, but kept close. Rodriguez throw to first.
He's good.
Lindor back in there. The 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air now on the left side. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
First and second, one out. Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, just came apart right there. A 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And the Mets score first. It's 1-0.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
And now, Luis Angel Acuna. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball there. Popped up. Smith. And that will end the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Peterson back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1-1.
Line to left. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes. His 11th of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. Smith in his fourth year, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Just off the inside edge. That's a little high, and it's 2-1. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that skips in the dirt. 3-2.
Ball
The pitch
four, that's out.
is outside, and ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swinging a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Smith off of first with 2 away. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything done.
Gurriel on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's towards center. Barosa puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Now Tyrone Taylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings through that one. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Jose Azocar now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
and
safe.
He's back in on a dive.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
There's a swing and a miss.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets strand one, still tied 1-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Nope, outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Check
2
swing,
balls,
and he
2
held up.
strikes.
On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hit to first. Alonso tossed to second. That double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Two outs. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Randall Grichuk. Sliced hard but foul. Line drive. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And takes low for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs
Fastball,
everywhere he goes.
2-2 to count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Pete Alonso. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His second home run of the series, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. That one ripped right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez is done, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Brandon Pfaadt.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Man at first with 1 gone. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. The other way. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. First pitch just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out.
Nope, upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a ball lifted left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here is Francisco
Inside,
Alvarez.
ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
One ball,
ton.
two strikes.
That was pretty gross right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And
that's off the plate.
just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. The relay throw. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
So two
Ball
balls
two.
and no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And he takes a strike. Two one now.
That's ball three.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the
One
runners.
strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out there to center. Barosa pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jose Azocar getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one in the air center field. Barosa settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Here's Gurriel. The D-backs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Just
Ball
missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
One ball,
In this
one strike.
situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Marte makes the play. 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Suarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In there at the knees for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
The Diamondbacks down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses inside, and it's a full count. In the air out towards right center. Marte moves under it, snags it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Pavin Smith digs in now. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Moreno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low, and it's 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two and 2. And there's a
Ball.
ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Peterson won't go any further tonight, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Kodai Senga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the second baseman. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek appears to be getting loose. Young warming up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Down here, 5-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Ginkel.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find
1.
the zone. And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low. Next offering is
that's down.
downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
you
Lindor
go.
checks his swing, appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Juan Soto now 0 for 3 in this one. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. They get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls,
the
2
Diamondbacks
strikes.
with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Jorge Barrosa.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1
Threw
the
that
count.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And the
That's a
sweeper
ball.
is off the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to
One
choke
ball,
up a little
2
bit,
strikes.
get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Senga in his third season, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. That's in there. Strike one. This one popped up. Lindor. And there's two away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Ginkel back to work. And ball one to the right fielder.
Ball one, no strikes.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Ball, that's just out.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
That one to first. Smith. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Third baseman Mark Vientos.
So up next, Mark Vientos. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. And that one clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Ball 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That's a strike. And now 1 and 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
The Mets leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. In the dirt, Alvarez gathers, goes to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Alright, y'all, that was a game. That was actually a pretty good game. Not too bad. It kept the interesting all the way through. But, you know, hey, simulation, it is what it is. You know, it seems like the Mets pulled it off. And, yeah, well, appreciate it for watching, supporting me. If you don't follow me, I appreciate it if you subscribe to YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, either or. Appreciate y'all. Millie_money. The support counts, and I appreciate y'all. Keep making videos. And that's the end of this video. But I'll be right back with the NBA playoffs. So, tune in back if you want to. Alright, y'all. Deuces. Millie Money out. Have a great one, y'all.